What's good, YouTube? It is your boy back with another Skylanders video. Today I wanted to make this video for anybody that is trying to stack up coins, and first and foremost I want to say I do not take credit for this method that I found off of another creator. I will put it on screen right now. Boom. I'm going to be just showing how I personally use the method, so I will explain it throughout the video. And let's get into it. All you really need to do this method is one item, which is Griffin Park Observatory, and then you're good to go. I do recommend fast Skylanders, but other than that it doesn't really matter what Skylander you use. First I like to start off by going across this little bridge over here to grab this diamond, which usually would be a chest, but it doesn't really matter, but it is a diamond. Sometimes I skip this part, but it doesn't really matter. But then you go into the observatory, go to the top of the telescope, and then when you get to the top, you gotta make sure you adjust the telescope, which should usually be by the default, to the cave area. And then sometimes I exit out first, and then go to like the little vault that's like across. This combination usually changes every time you restart the game, so the combination I use in this video may not be the same for you. I usually skip this too sometimes if I'm just trying to get a certain amount of coins. You don't have to do this either. The main method is usually when you get to the caves, you get a lot of coins extremely fast, so we'll get to that real quick. So when I get out of the observatory, I start heading down, and I usually break these boxes because they give you a little bit of coins. You don't have to do this either, but I just do it just because why not? You get a little bit of coins. And then when you get into the caves, you go right. It doesn't matter which way you go, but right is the way I start. And then I go right here again to grab that coins, and then you go left over here to grab these coins. And then you can fight the little enemies here to get some coins with the boxes if you want. You can usually skip this part, it doesn't really matter. And then you keep walking forward, and then you walk left up here. And then you turn left again, and then right, and then there's coins over there. And then you stay in that area that you're in, but go right. And then you gotta jump over this. And grab the coins and the diamonds, and then you make your way over to the right side here, and then jump on these rocks, and then get to those diamonds across. And then when you're done getting those coins and the diamonds, you go left, like far left, and then you grab and you push the rock, and then you go on the bouncer back so it takes you quicker, and then you just go straight here, and then you jump. And then when you go down here, there's two diamonds that you can grab, and then if you go straight like towards the left and sort of, and then you turn right, there's a diamond there. And then from here you can either restart the game and redo the same process over and over. It does get a little repetitive, but it does get you coins very quickly. In this clip I'm going to show you what it looks like when you play it out. From here I start from left on top, and then I go down right, 1, 2, and 3, and then 5. The reason I do it this way is because if you have a slow Skylander, it just keeps it consistent and you don't have to like keep going all over the place. And then you go on the rope thing, and then you just walk across the bridge, and then you go grab the last set of coins, and then that is usually it for the level that I do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.